Hello, and welcome to Atlantic Nurseries in Dix Hills, New York. This short video is all about David Austin and his English roses. Atlantic currently offers over 20 varieties of David Austin roses. Here are just a few to give you an idea of the charm and elegance that these roses will add to any garden. David Charles Henshaw Austin is the preeminent British rose breeder from Shropshire in southwest England, which is due north of Bristol and just west of Birmingham. His emphasis was to breed roses with the character and fragrance of old garden roses, for example, Gallicas, Damasks, and Alba roses, and to include remontant ability and the color range of hybrid tea and Floribunda roses. David Austin roses are also known for their rich green foliage. David Austin roses are commonly referred to as English roses or sometimes Austin roses. There are currently over 200 varieties commercially available in his group of English roses. The first publicly released rose from David Austin was called Constance Spry. He released this rose in 1961. It is a vigorous spreader, growing 8 to 20 feet tall, and is definitely a climber, or could actually be a large shrub with proper pruning. It grows to about 8 feet wide as well. It has pink, fully double flowers, 26 to 40 petals, and a bloom that is about 4 inches in diameter. It has a strong myrrh fragrance and blooms once a year for 4 weeks. English roses are the vision and the collective style of one man, namely David Austin. They have beautiful flowers, wonderful fragrances. Most are repeat bloomers, and they all have a certain grace and charm. They all have good disease resistance, and they all support rich green foliage. This picture is the entrance to David Austin's plant center in Shropshire, England. The Pilgrim, introduced by David Austin in 1991, is a new entry for Atlantic Nurseries in 2021. It has pure yellow, large cupped flowers with up to 70 petals. It is a repeat bloomer. It has the typical tea and myrrh fragrance of David Austin roses. And it can be a climber to about 12 feet, or it can be pruned to serve as a large shrub. Another new entry to Atlantic for 2021 is Tess of the D'Urbervilles. Originally introduced in 1998, it has 4-inch, red, large, deeply cupped flowers. It boasts 70 to 110 petals, is a repeat bloomer, and gives off a medium old rose fragrance. It's a short climber to about 8 feet, and it's good down to a zone 4. A favorite here at Atlantic is the Claire Austin rose. Named for David's daughter and introduced in 2007, this rose has pale lemon buds, which open to a creamy white, medium cupped flower with up to a phenomenal 120 petals. Absolutely stunning. Another repeater with a strong myrrh scent. The Claire Austin is a medium climber to about 12 feet and is good to a zone 5. If your favorite is pink roses, then the mill on the floss is for you. This rose was introduced in 2018. It bears huge clusters of deeply cupped mid-pink flowers with very delicate carmine edges. Each bloom has up to 100 petals on about a 3.5-inch diameter. It is a repeater, and it has a strong, fruity fragrance. A large shrub rose, suitable for containers. It is a Zone 5. A very popular rose last year is the Roald Dahl, named for the famous children's author. It was first introduced in 2016. As this photo shows, it has orangey red buds which open to a medium cupped apricot rosette. Each rosette supports 55 petals, and it's a long and repeating bloomer. The fragrance is that of a fruity tea. It's a rounded medium shrub, about 4 feet by 4 feet. Very few thorns on this particular variety. And as this last photo shows, it is gorgeous in containers. It also is a Zone 5. The Desdemona was introduced in 2015. It exhibits peachy pink buds which open to a white chalice-shaped bloom. A repeat bloomer with about 52 petals per flower. Desdemona has a strong old rose fragrance with hints of cucumber and lemon zest. It is a rounded, medium-sized shrub, approximately 4 feet by about 3 feet. Again, another photo. It's a great choice for containers. It is the thriller of the container. And also makes for a nice, low rose hedge. This also is a Zone 5. Introduced in 1983, the Graham Thomas has 3.5-inch cupped pure yellow blooms. It is a repeat bloomer with about 35 petals per flower. It has a very nice fresh tea rose scent. It is an upright shrub about 4 feet by 4 feet. Excellent in containers, and also a good hedging rose. It is a Zone 4. A popular favorite for over 30 years, the Gertrude Jekyll was first introduced in 1986. It exhibits large rosette-shaped bright pink flowers. Each flower is up to about 5 inches in diameter and supports 80 petals. This is the quintessential strong old rose fragrance. Gertrude Jekyll is a dense, upright shrub, about 5 feet by 4 feet. It's good for mixed borders, and it is a Zone 4. This is a must-have in any rose aficionado's garden. Last but not least is Darcy Bucelle, a personal favorite. This rose was introduced in 2006. It has 3.5-inch crimson rosettes with 70 petals per. It gives off a medium fruity fragrance. It is an upright medium shrub about 4 feet by 4 feet. As the photo shows, this is an excellent container thriller. Excellent mixed border shrub as well. It presents a dynamic force, as the photo shows. This brings us to the end of this short Get to Know English Roses video. Come see us at Atlantic to see many more varieties and 4 more acres of selected woody plants, perennials, annuals, and the best and varied container selection around. Thanks for joining us today, and enjoy the rest of the show. Take care.